Now, a 10 kilogram box is pushed across the floor by a 25 Newton pushing directed and 36.9 degrees below the horizontal. You want to calculate the acceleration of the box and the normal force on the box. Okay? So here, the problem solving is the normal force may not be the same as the weight. So never try to write down N equals to mg. Okay? This is definitely wrong equation. So what happens is, in this case, we have some force, pushing force along this direction. So if we move it from the origin, so you have some pushing force along this direction, right? And do you have any other forces in this situation? Weight. Okay. W. Anything else? Normal force N. Okay. And okay, let's treat it as frictionless ground, so we don't have frictional force. So F equals to 25 Newton. The angle here is 36.9 degrees. Okay? And the coordinates you want to establish in this case will be positive x and positive y. Okay? And this is reasonable because when you are pushing it, you're pushing it to this direction. So this is the direction of the motion, right? A is along this direction. So I'm trying to make positive x along the A direction. Okay. Now, in this case, which force has to be decomposed?
The pushing force.
F to get Fy and Fx. Okay. Now, okay, let's write down let's do the decomposition for all the forces. Okay. So in fact, it's quite similar to that problem. Can you see that? Okay, the external force is directed to some direction, and you have N and W. And let's write down Fx, Fy, Nx, Ny, Wx, Wy. What is Fx? Give me the expression.
25.
So it will be F multiplied by cosine 36.9 degrees. And this is F multiplied by sine 36.9 degrees. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Or negative.
Okay, sine. This is positive. This is negative. Okay, don't forget to check the sign. Any question?
Could you just go ahead and put 25 in instead of F?
You can, but I would always like to put the letter first, and then I do the substitution later. Okay, it will give me a good check what I'm doing here. When you're dealing with some problem, okay, so this is a good habit. I recommend you do this. Always take a little bit of time to write down a few more steps. So it helps you to track what you are doing, and it helps you to gain more partial credit. Okay, you couldn't get the correct answer finally. So always think about that. There is a real chance you may do some wrong calculation and get a wrong number. In this case, when you put more steps, you have a better chance to get more partial credit. Okay. There is no way you sure that you can always get the right answer, right? If you just run a few steps, that's not good. What is nx and what is ny?
NX is 0.
Okay? And ny is n. Okay? Wx, wy, negative mg. Okay, and then the Newton's second law that says x direction, you put the three forces together to get max. Y direction, you put the three forces together to get may. So x direction, you have f cosine 36.9 degree, and by the way, this I just mean x direction, okay, equals to max. Here, for y direction, you have negative f sine plus n minus mg equals to may. Okay? Now, you can further simplify the equations here. So, you just check, you know something about ax and ay. Yes, we do. In this case, you have ax equals to a and ay equals to 0, right? So, the two equation becomes f cosine 36.9 degree equals to ma, and this is negative f sine 36.9 degree plus n minus mg equals to 0, right? So that's the final equation we are going to calculate. Now, the rest of them is just substituting the number. So now I'm going to start to substitute the number and do the calculation. But if you follow the steps here, if you already arrive like these equations, you are going to get most of the points, even you don't do any calculation. Okay, because that's a physics. Calculation is math. So in fact, when I was in high school, we take the national entrance exam. Okay, that's a big exam. Everybody in China, every Chinese student, high school student, has to take that exam, and that's the only criteria to determine if you can go into get into the university or which university you can get into. Okay, the only thing, they don't look at anything else. And you have every year you have only one chance to take the exam, 3 days, 6 different subjects.
3 days of testing?
And if you say I'm sick in the 3 days, then you lose the chance for this year. There is no excuse.
Oh.
And usually, if you lose this chance in this year, you probably will lose it for your whole life, because most people would like to take the second one, because to prepare these exams kind of a torture. Very difficult. So, like for me, when I was taking these exams, I just decided if for some reason I failed, I will forget about university. I will just go to final work. Fortunately, I didn't get sick, and I did well. So, what I would like to say is that during this exam, because you have many problems, sometimes you may not have enough time to solve every problem. So we always do like this. For every problem, we set the problem to the equation, and then we go to do the next problem, set the equations, next problem, set the equations. And then if we have time, then we go back to the actual calculation. Because sometimes calculation may take time, but it's easy to get something wrong. Okay. So here, Now let's do the calculation. And by the way, we're not allowed to use calculator.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But you have always ways to survive. For example, if you have to take square without calculator, there is a way to take it, right? And even you don't know the way to take the square root, you can just do something to try it. Like if you want to take 50 square root without calculator, is there any way to do it? Like you can just try it. I will first calculate, like say, 5 times 5, no, and then go to, okay, yeah, probably you can get 7 times 7 equals 49. Okay, it's close. Let me try 7.1, 7.1. If it's larger, let me try 7.05.
Oh my God.
And do these things by hand.
On a time test.
Okay, so here, what's this number? If you already calculate, this is, okay, let me further. This is 25 multiplied by cosine 36.9 degree equals to m. A, what's m? (36.9) plus 10 multiplied by 10, right? Okay? So this is 25 multiplied by 0.6, so it's 50 plus 100, so it's 115 Newton. So that is the normal force, right? Any question here? So one of the final comments for this problem is, can you see the normal force is 150, and the weight for the object. What's the weight for this object?
10 kilograms?
100, right?
Oh wait, yeah.
10 kilogram multiplied by 10. So the W equals to 100 and N equals to 150. So that's again to show that normal force in general, it cannot be calculated as M multiplied by G. Only the weight can be calculated as M multiplied by G. Okay. So never write down N equals to NG. That's not correct. So
Is sign negative for me? Is sign negative for me?
sign negative.
No, those are down to the other side.
You have negative sign here, right? But when you move it to the right hand side, it becomes positive. Similar for this problem.